Let's think about this for a second. What if daily participation actually mattered? Like, truly mattered? Every single day, people are out there doing this heavy lifting. The kind of invisible work that literally holds our society together. You know what I mean, right? They're helping out their families, showing up for their local communities, sharing opportunities, teaching others. But here's the crazy part. In our current system, almost all of that incredible contribution is totally invisible. It just goes unrecorded, unrecognized, and frankly, unrewarded. But what if we could flip that script entirely? What if we built a system that actually captures the immense, real-world value of simply showing up and participating in each other's lives? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to explore the architecture of something absolutely game-changing, Dreamplay. Now, this is an executive overview built specifically for you, new founders, builders, community leaders, and strategic partners. We want to really understand not just the big idea of Dreamplay, but the nuts and bolts of how it actually works. We're going to see how it takes all those everyday and visible actions and transforms them into a massive, tangible engine for community growth. It's a highly practical, incredibly optimistic blueprint for the future, and I am literally thrilled to walk you through the whole shebang.
Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. First up, the invisible participation problem. Then, we'll look at the participation economy vision, followed by houses, roles, and builders. After that, we'll cover fueling community activation, the 19,531 global vision, and finally, wrap up with the Founders Sprint mission.
Section 1. The invisible participation problem.
So look at the world right now. Far too often, systems that generate visible wealth are just built on empty speculation, right? Just moving numbers around on the screen. Dreamplay completely changes that dynamic. It shifts our focus entirely away from speculation and points it directly at genuine community activation. We're talking about taking those invisible contributions we make every single day and turning them into visible, highly rewarding actions that lift literally everyone up.
Section 2. The participation economy vision. At its absolute core, Dreamplay is a participation economy. But, what does that actually mean on the ground? It's an ecosystem that is deliberately built around people, community, and opportunity. Think about a standard economy. Value is mostly just transactional, right? Buying and selling stuff. But here, in a participation economy, the very act of participating, bringing folks together, teaching, supporting each other, that becomes the central engine of value creation. It's a system designed to finally capture and reward the immense, undeniable worth of human connection.
Moving right along to Section 3, Houses, Roles, and Builders.
Right at the beating heart of Dreamplay, you'll find what we call houses of blessings. Now, these aren't just abstract ideas floating in the cloud. They are actual physical community centers. And they matter deeply to you and me because they are the localized spaces where we can actually gather, learn together, participate, and support each other in real time. Any community needs a heart to pump life through it, right? Well, the House of Blessings is exactly that vital center where this entire ecosystem comes alive.
Now, this is absolutely crucial to understand. Inside Dreamplay, there's a very clear line between simple participation and community leadership. Let's break it down. Think of the participant like a customer at a restaurant. You show up, enjoy the vibe, engage with the community, and, hopefully don't leave a mess. Then you have the house owner. They're like the restaurant owner, right? Actually operating the space, curating the environment, and setting the stage for real opportunity. And finally, the community builder. These folks are your franchise developers. Their focus is big picture, helping multiple houses grow, connect, and succeed across the board. Together, these three roles fit together like a giant puzzle to form a living, breathing network of participation.
Section 4. Fueling community activation.
So how do we keep this whole engine running? How does it sustain itself? Well, it all kicks off with an activity called Blessino. This is the primary activity inside the House of Blessings, and it's specifically designed to bring people together in a really fun, engaging way. But make no mistake, it's not just a game. Well, actually it is fun, but it's really a powerful economic driver. Playing Blessino generates what we call Dreamplay community credits. And these credits? They are the absolute vital fuel of the entire ecosystem. They're used to directly sponsor workers and provide crucial on-the-ground support for scholars and educational initiatives. And the end result of all this? The community gains visible opportunity. It's this beautiful, sustainable loop. Your participation fuels the credits, those credits support education and work, and the entire community levels up together.
Section 5. The 19,531 Global Vision.
19,531. I want you to really lock that number into your brain because this is the bold, ultimate vision of Dreamplay.
We aren't just talking about a couple of community centers popping up here and there. No way. The ultimate goal is to see exactly 19,531 houses of blessings connected all across the globe. It's a highly specific, massively ambitious target. It literally represents a completely new global infrastructure of participation.
Because when we hit that number, and we will, we aren't just building isolated, localized centers anymore. We are creating a truly global network of opportunity. As participation grows and compounds within these connected houses, the individual communities get stronger. And you know how it goes. When the local communities get stronger, the entire city comes alive. The idea spreads like wildfire. It's this incredible cascading effect of positive momentum, entirely driven by making human connection a visible, highly rewarded action.
And that brings us to Section 6, the Founder Sprint Mission.
But hey, to reach 19,531, we've got to pour the foundation first, right? And that foundation is this specific number, 3,125. Every great city, every massive movement begins with a solid base. And for the participation economy, these first 3,125 centers are our absolute cornerstone communities.
And I am so excited to say that the Founder Sprint is officially underway right now. This is the immediate, actionable mission for all our strategic partners, community leaders, and visionary builders out there. We need to activate these first 3,125 houses of blessings. This right here is where the theoretical becomes entirely real. It's where we prove, on the ground, that an economy built on human participation instead of idle speculation is not just possible, but incredibly powerful. We are building one unified participation economy, starting with this exact sprint.
Join, sponsor, build. Listen, this isn't just some neat idea to passively observe from the sidelines. It demands active leaders to step up to the plate. Whether your move is to join in as a participant, step up to sponsor a scholar, or really take charge as a community builder to develop these houses, the architecture is there, it's ready and waiting. So the only real question left for you is, which role will you play in building the participation economy?